everyone. This video is going to be about Port Orleans French Quarter Resort, and that is it. First, check out my blog and my business Facebook page. That is all down below. I list any discounts that Disney's giving, and if I'm running a promotion, that's definitely on my business Facebook page, so check that out. If you do not know, I am a travel planner. I specialize in Disney World and Disney Cruises and Disneyland and Adventures by Disney and Disney Paris as well. So if you are interested in any of those places, please let me know and we will get you booked and started making magical memories with your family. So Port Orleans Resort French Quarter. This is themed after the French Quarter in New Orleans. And if you haven't been, I recommend going. I took the kids this summer. We could only do an afternoon because we were kind of driving north of it. And I was like, look, we're 20 minutes away. We got to do this. When are we ever going to be down here again? Not sure. So we are totally doing it. So I took the kids to the French Quarter for the afternoon. They had their beignets and, you know, they thought it was so hot. It's terrible, blah, blah, blah. But I enjoyed it very much. And someday they will actually appreciate it. Fingers crossed. So Port Orleans French Quarter is right beside Port Orleans Riverside. So you can keep that in mind. It is near the Sasquatch River, and there are boats on the river and everything. It's like the bayou and beautiful, beautiful grounds. If you haven't been, I recommend at least going to visit, maybe get a dining reservation and hopping over and visiting, because Riverside and French Quarter, the landscaping is totally on point. Let's see here. They have their rooms. They have the standard rooms. They have Riverview rooms. And there are garden view rooms, pool view rooms as well. So let's go back. I want to go back to pricing. So standard view is 2 queen beds, sleeps up to 4 adults, and starts around $228 per night. Garden view rooms, 2 queen beds, sleeps up to 4 adults, is $234 per night. Pool view, 2 queen beds, sleeps up to 4 adults, $253 per night. There is a king bedroom as well, and this has views of garden, courtyard, riverfront, or parking, which is like standard. And it sleeps up to 2 adults, and it's roughly $256 per night. The Riverview room is view of the riverfront. Beautiful. This is my favorite room. It's 2 queen beds, sleeps up to 4 adults, and it's $245 per night. So let's go down to dining options. And once again, this is right beside Riverside, so you can just walk right over and enjoy these dining options as well if you're staying at Riverside. There's the Sasquatch Floatworks and Food Factory. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And it's like a Mardi Gras atmosphere. It's a quick service restaurant, and it features Cajun and Creole cuisine. There is a bar, Scat Cats Club. So there's live jazz and blues and soul on select nights and Southern inspired cocktails. There is another bar, Mardi Grogs, and they have, you know, beer and wine, and it's near, you can see the river. It's absolutely beautiful. And there is the pizza delivery service as well, so that goes to your resort hotel room. Recreation in French Quarter. You can enjoy the pools in French Quarter and the pools at Riverside as well. And I will keep you updated if that has changed. They are currently having a painting on the bayou. And this is welcome to everybody. You need to be a beginner to an expert and everywhere in between. It's every Wednesday. And check-in begins at 5:45 p.m. and the class begins at 6 p.m. And the location is the Scat Cats Club. It's $35 plus tax. It's for guests 12 and older. And you have to make reservations 180 days in advance. And you can do that by calling 407-WDW-PLAY. And it's just an instructor-led paint class. And you get to paint in a Disney-inspired picture. It's pretty cool. There's also the Beignet Fun Run. And this is on a 1.5-mile course. And every finisher receives a medallion, along with a beignet, because that's what I want after I run on 1.5 miles. A beignet. Well, you know, I'm not going to run 1.5 miles unless I'm being chased anyway. Zombie apocalypse. That's the only time I'm running. But other than that, Okay, so the dates are most Sundays. This is not offered on Run Disney race weekends, but this is the type of people that I think this appeals to, are Run Disney people. But I mean, give them a break. They've just ran, a marathon. Check-in begins at 7:30 a.m. and the run begins at 8 a.m. The check-in is on the Riverwalk between Building 5 and the Double Lagoon pool area. Say that 5 times fast. The entry fee is $15 per person plus tax, and you have to register, and it's 407 WDW Play. So you can also register in person at 7:30 on the day of the event as well. So keep that in mind. Okay, more my speed. There are horse-drawn carriage rides along the river. Very, very beautiful. There is also movie Under the Stars. So on select nights, they will play Disney films between buildings 5 and 6 in the French Quarter Green. There is Cajun campfire activities, so you can roast marshmallows at the campfire. Bike rentals, once again. Waterfront walkways on these two resorts. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's also a Surrey bike rental, and that is the one that's covered, and you can either fit 2 or 4 people in it. I think more people, more fun it is, so it's pretty cool. And you can rent those from the Riverside Levee Marina. There's fishing on Old Man Island. I can't talk today, I apologize. Jogging, obviously, because they have all the walkways. There's a playground in French Quarter that's adjacent to Double Lagoon. And then there's one at Riverside at Old Man Island, near the main pool at Old Man Island. So keep that in mind. Once again, because these are sister resorts, it's really cool. They share a lot of stuff. So there's the South Quarter Games, which is an arcade in the Mint building. And then there's the Medicine Show Arcade, which is the arcade just off the main lobby at Port Orleans Riverside. Resort amenities, you can do in-room celebrations, but that's true throughout all of the resorts. And I should do a video just on in-room celebrations. I think that'd be a really cool video. I'll put that in my notes. There is water transportation, so you can enjoy the water taxi to and from Disney Springs. And then the bus. And the bus stop is in front of the main lobby of the main building on the French Quarter. And that will take you to all the theme parks and the water parks, Disney Springs as well, and the miniature golf course and ESPN sports complex. I want to say Sports Center, but that's the TV show. See, that's where I'm at. There's also Magical Express as well, complimentary Wi-Fi. Parking is available if you are driving. And unless you made your reservation before March 21st, 2018, this doesn't pertain to you. But from now on, obviously from March 22nd, 2018 on, parking is $19 per night. Online check-in, resort airline check-in, ATM, banking, childcare services, designated smoking areas, laundry and dry cleaning services, mail services, merchandise delivery and pickup, and that is it. This resort is very nice. It is very leisurely. It is very relaxing. I'm scrolling through my notes. There is a Mardi Gras themed pool area, and it has King Neptune with a giant, sea serpent, and there's a slide. You slide down his tongue. You do. And there's jazz loving gators. They're really cute. And clamshell water features and stuff like there's a hot tub, and the Mardi Gras is right nearby. So it's really, really a nice resort. It's not as laid back as Riverside, but this resort is very small. And sometimes it doesn't qualify for discounts. I know that usually there's a discount with it, but sometimes it's actually a resort because it is so small, it fills up like that. So sometimes this resort is left out of discounts. So I would double check. But the amenities are still there if you want to try Riverside. And that one is a little bit more laid back and a little bit grander in space as well. Landscaping is beautiful at both resorts. But that is all the information I have on Port Orleans French Quarter. If you have any questions, please let me know. Please like this video, subscribe. That would be great. And I will see you guys next time.